Everything is about to change. Everything is about to change. There's this feeling that all of us have at the moment where something's in the air. Like we all know things feel off. Okay, things are changing. And this is across everything. This is across technology, AI. I could talk for the whole video about AI. Socially, just look at what's happening with social media right now. Governments, the pendulum of liberal governments to conservative governments is swinging just as it swung from conservative governments to progressive governments. Everything's changing. And think about the rate of change that's happened within the last 5 years and then double it. That's what's coming. And then double it again. That's what's coming after. And then again. That's what's next. There is only one strategy to succeed and thrive in a world that is changing at a rate faster than any other point in our entire human history, and that is to adopt being adaptable itself as an identity, being a shapeshifter as a strategy. When I say shapeshifter, I'm not talking about like you wake up in the morning and you're a different person. I mean, you need to be quick on your feet. Think about everything that's happening right now. No one is keeping up. No one's keeping up. No one's keeping up with what's happening. Everything is shifting. Everything is changing. Inflation, money, our relationships to each other. How many of you have spent how many nights this week have you spent in your bed on your phone? I know I have. How many nights? How many hours? When was the last time you met a stranger on the street and you ended up talking to them for an hour or two? Just chatting. You've probably done it before, but when was the last time you did it? And when was the last time before that? It's not that we don't do these things anymore, it's that the gaps between them get wider. The gaps between us doing the things that we used to do keep widening because everything keeps changing. Our relationships are shifting. Government, technology, the whole fucking thing, man. I could talk about the things that are changing, but what's more important is that we focus on what do you do about that? Because there's only really one thing that works, and that is to adopt a meta strategy. If you can't figure out what's happening because everything is too quick and too fast, you need to zoom out and ask, what is the thing I can do that addresses all of the things that are happening? And that is to be adaptable. Being able to change is going to be a superpower next year. This is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow's Christmas, holidays and all that kind of thing. And I think everyone's naturally thinking of what am I going to be doing next year? What's the next year going to look like? What am I going to do? And I would say and suggest that it's not specifically the thing you're doing, it's the attitude that you approach it with. Have the attitude be being adaptable, being someone who can change. The first 6 months of next year could look totally fucking different than the 6 months after that. Even the first 3 months. Then 3 months after that. Think about how fast everything's going. Everything's going lightning fucking quick. Bang, 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 bang. There's no way to keep up. So don't try to keep up. Try to be light on your feet. Be light on your feet. And the universe takes care of you. Because being stuck in doing things a specific way and being rigid, that's no longer the shape that the world is able to afford anymore. We can't afford to be like that anymore. It's just not going to work. So being able to change is going to put you, for your career, for your relationships, to yourself and to others, in a place where you can be able to do the best choice. And that choice, the best choice, might be different week to week or day to day. It's not about the how or the why. It's just about the attitude that you bring to all of those circumstances. The attitude of, I can deal with this. And if it's something I can't deal with, then I can change to figure out how to deal with it. And that's it. Don't overthink it. That's all you really need to do. So I would encourage you, this holiday season, take a moment and think about, funnily enough, after I just said not to overthink, just take a moment and ask yourself, how can I be the most adaptable person, the most powerful, adaptable person that I can be? And whatever the first notion, first thought, first impulse that comes up, that's probably the right one. And you just go from there. Do it. And if you're wrong, that's good. That's fantastic. Because now you know you need to change. Whatever you were doing, you need to change. Be comfortable making a fuckload of mistakes coming up. You can't change without making mistakes. Because you're doing something you haven't done. Because you're changing. Be comfortable with making mistakes. And be comfortable being patient. Both of those things are the best when it comes to making big changes in your whole life. So that's the video. I myself was asking myself, what can I do to change and be adaptable? And that's to be making content again and be doing stuff. So my changes are changing into a habit where I do more of this. So I'll see you soon.